What if the fairy tales you grew up with were never meant for children? A girl forced to give up her firstborn child. A mermaid who trades her voice for love. And neither story ends the way you remember. Because in the original versions, there are no happy endings. Only consequences. Rumpelstiltskin comes from German oral folklore, later recorded by the Brothers Grimm in the early 1800s. Kings and nobles held power. The poor lived under constant instability. The story begins with a miller and his daughter. He claims she can spin straw into gold. This reaches a king obsessed with wealth and control. He tests her. She is locked in a room filled with straw and told, "Turn it into gold or die." In her desperation, a strange figure offers help. But nothing comes free. First, he takes her jewelry. Then more possessions. Until the final price is revealed. Her firstborn child. This reflects a deeper moral fear, how desperation can push people into irreversible bargains, where survival costs more than they can understand in the moment. The turning point of the story is not magic, it's knowledge. In medieval belief, knowing someone's true name meant holding power over them. So when she discovers his name, the balance of power shifts. The contract breaks. Now we move to The Little Mermaid, written by Hans Christian Andersen, a period shaped by Christian theology, romanticism, and moral storytelling. Unlike modern versions, this was never a love story. It was a spiritual tragedy. The mermaid lives beneath the sea but longs for a human soul, because in Andersen's worldview, only humans could achieve eternal salvation. To become human, she makes a deal with a sea witch. But the cost is extreme. Her voice is taken. This isn't just symbolic, it reflects a time when women's voices in society were often limited, and silence was a form of control. Each step she takes on land feels like pain, as though transformation itself requires suffering. She believes it will lead to love. But it doesn't. The prince chooses another. And the mermaid is left with nothing, no voice, no identity, no place in either world. In the original ending, she does not become human. She dissolves into foam or, in later interpretations, becomes a spirit, rewarded not through love, but through suffering and moral purity, reflecting the religious beliefs of the era. The moral lesson was not romance. It was sacrifice. These stories were never just fairy tales but of worlds where survival demanded sacrifice, and identity could be lost in a single decision. Rumpelstiltskin warns of desperation. The Little Mermaid warns of self-erasure. That asks the question, why do we lose when we try to escape the world we were born into? Thank you for following our Dark Origins series. Come back for more tales of ugly history at its best.